In the Cosatu News headlines today, Nehao begins talks to end its strike in the social development sector. Cosatu makes submissions to Parliament on poultry industry challenges, and Sakao will be marching on the 30th. On Wednesday, the 22nd of March 2017, the National Education, Health and Allied Workers Union had an extensive negotiations meeting in Tshwane with the Department of Social Development. The meeting was requested by the Department of Social Development after receiving Nehao's Memorandum of Demands, which led to the current strike in the sector. The department tabled an offer in response to the demands made by the union during its march in February this year. Nehao said that it has noted the department's offer, but would have to first consult its members and get feedback on the offer. Both parties will reconvene today to report on their mandates and consultation processes with a view of concluding a collective agreement. The Congress of South African Trade Unions presented its proposed measures to stabilize and grow the South African poultry industry. This took place yesterday at the National Assembly's Trade and Industry Committee public hearings in Parliament. The key areas that Cosatu raised include the need for an urgent intervention in the following critical areas of the poultry sector. For government, industry and labor to develop an urgent intervention plan to protect the sector and prevent thousands of job losses. The development of a plan to ensure the sector's long-term competitiveness and sustainability. The need for a must-buy local chicken campaign targeting both ordinary consumers and large-scale public and private buyers. A jobs pact binding the sector to protect and grow jobs, as well as a plan to reduce prices for consumers. The National Education, Health and Allied Workers Union had a meeting with the University of Pretoria on Wednesday, the 22nd of March 2017, to continue its wage negotiations. Nehao initially tabled its demands at the university on the 7th of March. The demands include a 10% salary increase across the board, a 100% 13th check, as well as a 10% medical aid subsidy increase. The union also wants a post-retirement medical aid benefit and the implementation of previous collective agreements, amongst other things. At yesterday's meeting with Nehao, the University of Pretoria made a counter-offer of only 7% salary increase across the board, as well as a once-off payment of 2,800 Rand. All the other demands have been referred to a bargaining forum. Lastly, the South African Commercial Catering and Allied Workers Union will be having a march on the 30th of March 2017 in commemoration of the International Women's Day month. This march will mainly be used to highlight the plight of women workers who have been victims of gang rape, robbery, assault, and murder while making their way home from their workplaces. Sakao intends to raise the issue of lack of safe transport, particularly for women who work early and late hour shifts, and to demand that the employers start putting the safety of their female employees first by providing them with transport. Some of the retail outlets that the march will be directed at are Shoprite, Checkers, Game, and Foschini. More details on where the march will take place are to be released next week. And that is all the labor news we have for you today. Happy Friday, comrades.